Hello, this is Mark Gear from Blue Marble Photography, and I just want to do an update to my gardening adventure here at our new property. The last time I did an update of all of the wood lice that I got rid of, and there were some plants in there, and I just wanted to go over what's going on because I've been learning some things that I wanted to pass on to anybody who it might help. First and foremost, these are raised beds, and I've got potatoes in here, and you can see there's potatoes here. They're done. They've been going for well over 60 days. They're closer to 80 days. And I'm going to harvest them, and I've got a harvest video. It's really boring, but I'm going to be letting you know what else is going on. Also in there was some okra, and all of them pretty much died. I had a bunch of daikon radishes in there. They didn't die, but they bolted immediately. This is just me not knowing what I'm doing. I planted them in the spring instead of in the fall, and it just got too hot too quick. They didn't turn into radishes at all, and they just died off. Now the tomatoes, they're doing all right. We had a pretty good harvest on those. That plant is now gone. We got a nice amount of some really good tomatoes on that. But tomatoes will grow in a lot of different types of soil, and I'm learning about this. So one of the things that I'm learning is, and that I didn't do, is I didn't turn my soil, and that is something that I used to always do. I had some raised beds at my other location, but I would turn the soil, and it would loosen it all up. And I learned about no-till methods, and you're not supposed to turn it, so you just leave the roots alone and don't till it. Every now and then get a broad fork in there. Well, I was having really good success, and then now that I'm into doing this and I'm not tilling and I'm just letting everything settle, I'm learning that what's happening is the decomposition of compost will smother your roots and they will kill your plants. And I find this very interesting, and I'm going to give you guys a link to where I found this out. There's a guy named Gary Matsuoka, and his channel's called Gary's Best Gardening, and he talks about proper soils and how to do it. And he uses a high mineral mixture with no organics or no bios, no bioorganics mixed in with it. He says don't use compost to plant your plants in. That's why you can buy a plant. If it's in a pot, it'll eventually die, even if you're giving it fertilizer, because the roots are getting choked out because everything that's decomposing is robbing the roots of all of its oxygen. The only place you will put any kind of compost would be a little bit on top, and that's it. So as you can see here, my potato harvest was really, really weak. And this is after one full season. I didn't turn the soil. I didn't break it up. I didn't do anything. This is the no-till method, and it was a complete failure, really. You can see it. I got maybe a couple of pounds out of it. This thing should have been bumper crop, and I've had really good harvests of potatoes in raised beds in compost, but I tilled the soil, I broke it all up, and so I'm sure that that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward. If I don't end up filling this whole thing with something else. So I'm testing this mineral soil that I bought. It's actually just DG and sand and some other things that I put together based on what I've been watching Gary's channel with. And I just put some soil together and I put some seeds in there. And so I'm going to move forward with this, and I'm going to test it to see how it works. So I just dug some holes. I put the soil in there. I dug it down as far as I could go I hit bottom, and then I just put some seeds in there, and we're going to see what happens. And I hope it does well. So I'm gonna figure all this stuff out. So See you guys in the next one.